Scott, how do you sum this game up from your team's perspective?
I thought effort was good. I mean, it's I don't know if maybe I have. I don't know. I've coached a lot of games, almost 1,000. I don't know if I've ever gone a game where we didn't make a three. And we played Bradley the first time. I think we were, 3 for 26 or something the first time we played him, and 0 for 15. And we had good looks. And if you just shoot 33% from three, completely different ball game. But it really drains your team when you get open looks and can't make them. And like the last 10 minutes of the first half, we were really, really good defensively. Super pleased with the guys. Felt like if we could duplicate that we would win. You just got to be, at some point you got to be better offensively. You just do. I mean, you can't just demand of your defense and demand of your defense, and it can be better. But it's been pretty good since January 1st. Our defense has, and our offense. The last 3 games we've scored 8 or more. I thought that we'd got some things figured out, but when you're just not making any threes, it's really hard to score a lot of points.
Were guys shooting it with confidence from what you could tell?
I don't know. I don't know. What could you tell?
I mean, I don't know, but maybe shots were coming up short.
Yeah, I don't like it when they shoot it short. That's for sure, because it doesn't have a chance to go in.
Bradley had a stretch there. It seemed like when they went up by 13, they hit a couple of threes. They had a 4-point play. It seemed like they got to the basket a couple of times as well. Is it maybe something you guys wanted to do a little bit better on?
Well, we wanted to make some other people be besides Johnson and Hubricks, and we really didn't do that. And I thought on top of that, they just beat us up in the post. They don't throw it in the post a lot, but they threw it in more in this game and physically beat our guys up.
And Coach, it felt like the middle of both halves was the Salukis to lose, but then the beginning and end of both halves felt like Bradley kind of had you guys' number. What was the difference in those runs?
Well, the difference is programs right now. Their programs used to winning, and ours isn't. And so we win through our last 4 games, and we're not used to carrying that. To be honest with you, and that's probably the biggest difference is their expectations and what ours are.
And then we're getting towards the end of the calendar. The big Iowa trip is looming here over this next week. What are you taking from today's game and bringing to that trip?
I don't know. I really don't. I've got to get in and watch the film, and that's what we'll do. Whether we win or lose, we're just going to look at it from an effort standpoint and an execution standpoint. And I know there was some good and bad in both, and we're just going to stay consistent about that with our team.